Whoa, yeah, swear to God I'm with it. I don't see nobody in my lane that's quite go get it like me. Whoa, please don't be wasting my time with that business. Who you kidding, man? Yeah. Whoa, yeah, swear to God I'm with it. I don't see nobody in my lane that's quite go get it like me. Whoa, please don't be wasting my time with that business.
So, the deal with the 720 is we're on about our third set of glass panels for the roof panels. It's getting kind of annoying having to replace those with the OEM Gorilla Glass. So we're having custom Aero Marine grade acrylic glass made, which is costing a small fortune. How much I love driving this car. The 6-speed manual, ECU tune. It's only about 430 horsepower, but it's just the right amount of horsepower and grunt and growl for around town. It's just a baller car, especially for the price. You can pick these things up for 35K with mileage, and they'll just go. They'll go and go forever if you take care of them. So, all right, time for a haircut. All right, haircut complete. Go check out the 720, see how it's doing. So I got expired tabs. I got a state patrolman behind me. Trying to get my drive cycle done up. Get that completed so I can get the tabs renewed. Ridiculous drive cycle.
Phone 1 ready.
Well, he was pretty cool. That was awesome. I just let him know I'm trying to get through the drive cycle. It's such a pain in the butt on these Astons. It's a ridiculous drive cycle. I'll see you in the video. Maybe I post it up on there, but you've got to hit all these different speeds for a certain amount of time, and it's way worse than any other car you've ever tried to reset. But he was just like, all right, well, he's like, have fun, and in the meantime, drive it like you stole it. I was like, to get that drive cycle reset, I was like, that was pretty nice. Pretty cool dude. Anyway, so back on the road, heading up to Salt Lake, gonna go visit Envision, and I'll see about how the 720 is doing. There's the 720. Oh man, I missed that car.
Whoa, yeah, swear to God I'm with it. I don't see nobody in my lane that's quite go get it like me. Whoa, please don't be wasting my time with that business. Who you kidding, man? Yeah. Whoa, yeah, swear to God I'm with it. I don't see nobody in my lane that's quite go get it like me. Whoa, please don't be wasting my time with that business. Who you kidding, man? Yeah.
So basically what we're doing is we're pulling the top factory glass panel pieces off in a way that we can completely conserve the two primary gaskets that hold the OEM seal with the glass to the door panel. And then once we're done with that, we'll actually take off the secondary top coat that they put on the AM Lexan pieces that basically give it the hardening surface like glass so that it doesn't quickly scratch up and defect like Lexan does, or Plexi or any of that. And then once that's done, we'll finish perfecting the cut lines like we've already done on panel 1, paint them and then adhere them.
Cool.
So,
hey, let's go out. Why don't you explain kind of, let's look at the panels and how they cracked and why this is an issue for McLaren.
absolutely.
So basically in this top glass piece that sits in here, it's got, you know, a black bevel piece, which is your window, and then here is your contact point where it actually adheres to the door, and then swivels up from where it's open. But the problem is it's got a small dowel in the glass that actually is an alignment piece that sets this position so that the glass sits exactly where it needs to go. But the problem is it sits so thin between where the glue line is to keep this flush right here to not get a current, you know, to dive through this panel piece, that there's no flex. So the glue, the adhesive can't do what it needs to do to keep from that tight dowel that's hooked to the glass from not having any movement.
Yeah.
So I do believe that it does have some to do with you know, quick change in temperature.
Yeah.
I think it does add to the fragility of it, but I think honestly the biggest problem is this is structural. And even though it's a small percentage of it, it's catching that dowel and that flex is hitting, and it's why it's continually cracking now for the second time within centimeters of where it did the last time.
How does the acrylic glass, how is that going to handle heat and expansion better than the Gorilla Glass?
Just as well as glass. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's any better. It's just it has a way higher tolerance in its ability to have movement.
Okay.
So even if you're going to get the variation in temperatures, which I think that is part of the reason with the glass that's an issue, you just don't have the fragility of glass with the plexiglass.
Do you think the width of the Gorilla Glass might be a problem? McLaren made them so thin, lightweight.
I don't know. I mean,
it should be strong enough, right?
Your lighter weight period going, you know, from the glass, even with the extra thickness, you're probably half the weight.
Oh, really? With the acrylic?
With the acrylic.
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
the
weight
quite
saver.
A bit lighter.
Oh, okay.
So weight-wise, you're not gaining, and probably not losing enough, obviously, for it to matter either.
Yeah.
But they're just structurally stronger. I mean, it's why you're using them in race cars.
Yeah.
You know, for not only, you know, in a big panel like that being lighter weight, but they're incredibly stronger.
Okay.
And you know, your resistance against rocks and stuff like that are way higher.
That's good to know.
So that dimple, you know, that would typically recess. I believe it's that one right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that one. You know, it's literally right in the. Obviously, some of this is broken from where
from
we
taking
took
it out. Sure.
But it's in that same spot. The other one just sits right here. I mean, they're literally, you know, a quarter inch from each other.
Yeah.
And still breaking in that same exact pattern. You know, in
each time, which is so bizarre.
Right, but you can actually see now how close these panels, and this is really kind of the big area that we were trying to, you know, fight, just mainly because of the time frame.
Yeah.
And the panels line up perfectly, but you can actually see how freakishly different the thicknesses are.
Yeah.
You know, between these two panels.
So that's why we miss SEMA, because it needs to be contoured to fit.
Well, and it needs. The problem is we were concerned in the recessing and being able to have enough room between where the glue was on the prior glass, because as you're driving, if this thing is sitting up even an 1/8 inch further, it's going to capture that air and pull it into the gasket. And it's, I mean, 80 miles an hour, you're going to have this wonderful whistling.
Even that little bit would change the dynamics of the car.
Yeah, because that current rolls right over there. It's designed that way. So, yeah, we would have definitely, it would have sounded like your door was open.
Yeah.
So, it wouldn't have worked so well.
Right.
But, yeah, so those panels go back over tonight, and then he's here Thursday to get the other panels off, and hopefully we can lay them down and be good to go.
Well, that'll be great. I can't wait to have it done and finished. I know it's been parked in your garage and out in your parking lot forever for about a month and a half, huh? Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's
but
good.
We appreciate you guys.
I saw sunshine today, so I'm glad it got out.
Yeah, good. Well, that was a good visit with Envision. Good update on the panels, what's going on with them. So it sounds like one of the guys from Kindig Design Can Dig It design. It's going to be here on Thursday. Going to be here on Thursday to pull the panels. And then it's going to be a matter of just kind of working the fitment until we get it just right, and then we'll be able to place them. They also need to get them painted. They need to paint on the border that kind of masks where the glue sits. So they'll get that all figured out, and that'll be nice. Then we'll have it back. We'll have 720 back, which would be good. Not that, I mean, we're coming into December. Not like we're gonna have a lot of time that we be able to drive it, but in the meantime, I got this car. And we should be getting the Maserati back. It's been getting an Apple CarPlay touchscreen setup put on the original radio. Engine sounds good.
Whoa, yeah, swear to God I'm with it. I don't see nobody in my lane that's quite go get it like me. Whoa, please don't be wasting my time with that business. Who you kidding, man? Yeah. Whoa, yeah, swear to God I'm with it. I don't see nobody in my lane that's quite go get it like me. Whoa, please don't be wasting my time with that business.